not going extremely well at the minute. So it's just after 8 o'clock in the morning here at Blackpool Airport. We're about to take this series and head over to Newton Ards in Northern Ireland to fly the Airbus A320 simulator. I've never flown a simulator before, so it's fair to say I'm pretty excited. We're currently en route to Newton Ards. We're at 7,000 feet, QNH today is 1024. We're just about to pass overhead the Isle of Man, and then we'll start our slow descent down into Newton Ards for landing. I'm quite excited to look at the Isle of Man today, but sadly there's a cloud bank, so we're not going to see it. I've just jumped into the Airbus A320 simulator. Alphatech have invited me down to fly this, and I thought for the initial flight I want to have a go at literally flying this aircraft without having any instruction. The only help I've had is via a Facebook live stream a few nights ago, so I'm pretty much ready to go. The aircraft started up, the engines are on, and apparently I'm told it's pretty much ready for me to do whatever I want to get airborne and take off. So I just need to work out how to do that now. Wish me luck. We know our VRAS speed, parking brake is off, flaps are set 1, ground spoilers are armed, this is pretty much all that I know. Strobe lights, on. Just like that noise. So 136 knots is V1 and then rotate at 141. Okay, airspeed is alive. There's 80 knots, cross check. End of the runway is coming soon. That's V1. Rotate. Positive for 8 gears coming up. Well, we're airborne. I think we'll do a right turn. I think flight max is what you want on the throttles. Gear up and flaps up. And then I'm going to climb to 4,000 feet on a northerly heading. And everything's set on the speed. Speed 250, auto throttle on. And then I need to work out how to turn on the autopilot, so don't know what any of that means. Autopilot 1. Shut that off. Don't know how to work the autopilot. I mean, it's not going extremely well at the minute. Okay, I think I've got the autopilot on, but I'm not exactly sure. But 240 knots. And now if it selects 5,000 feet, then I think we'd pretty much be at 5,000 feet. That's not going too badly. See if we get it on the ground in a minute. Okay, that's 5,000 feet, 240 knots, 030. Good. What else can I do now? So I managed to get the thing airborne and then continued northbound to Morecambe Bay. I wanted to climb up and do some general handling to see how easy it is to operate the aircraft. Do a couple of steep turns and then a steep climbing turn, and then also put the aircraft into a stall. The stall is quite interesting because something called alpha floor kicks in, which is where the aircraft protects itself, applies power, and gets you out of a potential stalling situation. What will come through in this video is that I can hand fly the A320 okay, but using all the complex systems is really difficult when you've only got a very little idea of how they work. After the general handling, we descend down to self-position for the ILS for runway 28 at Blackpool. This doesn't go exactly to plan, as you'll see shortly. Okay, we're at 7,000 feet and we're on northerly heading at the moment. I think what I'll do is I'll disengage the autopilot and try some general handling. So autopilot off, auto throttle off, and we'll do a clearing turn around to the left. But it's extremely easy to gain altitude in this. Okay, and we'll come round to the right. Don't know what that beeping is. Okay. Turn it round on a southerly heading now and we'll attempt to stall the climbing turn. And I'm getting overbank protection on the climbing turn. Keeping me safe, pulling me back. Okay, so let's see what happens if I just completely now get rid of the throttles. Right, so let's see what happens with the Airbus if you just completely get rid of throttles and try and stall it at 11,000 feet. So I've got a lot of back pressure on at the moment. And then we've got auto floor kicking in. So I'm not touching the power, we've gone full power. So it's gone to take off, go around the throttles and increase the nose, and then will it let me take control back? Yes, it will. Okay, so it's time to return to Blackpool now and see if I can self-position for the ILS to land, and then we'll go into the circuit. That's because I've not set the cabin altitude, so let's just do a quick descent. So I'm getting Setting cabin pressure, excess cabin altitude. Well, she flies pretty stable so far. Let's get the autopilot back on. Okay, we're going to get down to... I've no idea where cabin altitude is. I'm alright, I need to turn off cabin altitude.
That's just recording, so just clear from the econ. GoPro as well. Shut the buzzer up again.
Okay.
So just quit your econ there and clear off those messages so you can restabilize yourself.
Which one?
Just the clear button, clear. That'll just clear those off. Okay?
Okay, thanks. Right, so we're in the descent. And I'm now going to attempt to self-position for the ILS to land at Blackpool. So let's get it down to a slow speed. I need to work out how to work this autopilot. So we're currently at 29 DME from pole. I have no idea how to get the auto throttles to work. Okay, I think I may be self-throttling. I'm starting to look a little bit stressed now. Throttles, auto throttle, maybe has to be in a position. There we are, has to be in a position, that's why. Okay, I've worked that little problem out. We can continue our right turn. We've got Preston straight ahead. So I'm going down to 2,000 feet from this position. Still don't know why my throttles aren't working. This might become an issue. So we are near Preston at the moment. We'll start our right turn in a second to hopefully intercept the localizer. Although I'm pretty much worried about why the speed doesn't work. Blackpool's off our 1 o'clock at the moment, and if we can't get the autopilot to work, then we're going manual. We're going manual. And I need to slow us down. I don't know if you can use speed brakes in the sky. Okay, so we've got Wharton at 1 o'clock, we've got Blackpool over at 3 o'clock. I know I'm too fast to configure, and this thing doesn't particularly want to slow down. So we might be doing a low approach and go around at the moment if I can't slow it down. Currently visual, we are above the glide slope and we've not intercepted the localizer yet, but I don't want to lower the nose at the minute because we're a bit fast. Okay, we're below the glide slope. This doesn't want to slow down. Okay, localizer's coming in. We've gone through the localizer. We've got radar coming in, and I still know how to slow it down, so I think we're pretty much going to be going on to a missed approach here. might try some speed brakes. I don't. I'm going to try some flaps. I don't know the flap speeds. Okay, we're above the flat speed there. I just need to slow it down. I don't know why it won't slow down. Okay, we're on the ILS 28 / visual. I know. Okay, flaps 2. We're going missed. 1,000 feet, and we'll do a refeed right in. Was it not slowing down because of? I think it was at idle first. I'm not going to ask. You guys can probably tell me why.
Yeah, so it's just there's a mode that you have to go into
Right.
for the aircraft to command the aircraft to fly the approach speeds.
Okay. Well,
So unless you were manual, you wouldn't have been at that speed. And your flap 1 would be at about 230 knots
okay.
with about 1 or 2 degrees nose up.
Right. How can I get it
And
into
at the
manual
speed
throttles?
And as well, you've got your landing gear.
I know, well,
6 nautical miles, you will find 7 nautical miles even. You will find that your speed will drop out of the sky with landing gear down.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So we've gone missed approach. We'll do a right-hand turn. I'm going to go gear down.
Yeah, well, it's still going to give you a lot of drag. It would be the rule, but it gives you a lot of drag.
So we've got gear coming down. Okay, we're pretty much downwind. Start my turn in. Slightly below glide slope.
Speed.
Don't want alpha floor to come in. Okay, here comes the ILS. Localizer. Slightly below glide slope.
Speed.
Okay.
1,000.
Maximum brakes will land on this one. Roger that. Slightly off centre line, correcting nicely. Slightly high, slightly fast. Slightly high.
400. Speed.
Yeah.
Speed. 100. Glide slope.
Yeah, I know I'm low. I'm low on purpose.
40. 30. 20. Retard.
Oh, we're down. Well, didn't go too bad.
That was alright. You get now what I'm saying about
Yeah.
really